Hello everyone, my name is Martin and I'm a game designer of TrainStation 3 Journey of Steel. TrainStation 3 is a game about growth, progress and expansion. Growth from a small company to a transport empire, progress from steam engines to modern trains, and expansion from a local railroad to a company spanning multiple continents. In this diary, we'll talk about how the player grows his rail company and how we hope to keep him entertained for years to come. At Pixel Federation, we've been developing train games for more than 15 years. We've come to understand that one of the main motivations in this type of game is the feeling of growth. We've designed TrainStation 3 Journey of Steel to offer several ways to grow your rail company so that each player has something he finds rewarding. At the forefront is the growth of your train fleet. You'll start off with just a couple of steam locomotives, but quickly you'll expand your fleet to get more powerful diesel and electric engines. There are several parameters which determine the performance of a locomotive, such as engine power, durability, fuel efficiency, and speed. More powerful locomotives are able to pull more rail cars. There are hoppers for ore, flat cars for timber, and box cars for goods, and so on. This has potential for growth and optimization for the player. On the other hand, more casual players will be able to skip a lot of micromanagement and progress just by sending their favorite train to the job. More powerful trains need more efficient facilities, which is where your train yard infrastructure comes into play. There are lots of facilities inspired by the real world, such as freight yard, where trains unload cargo from trains, or the depot, where trains are maintained after their journeys. As new technology becomes available, your train yard facilities will transform from a traditional industrial look to sleek high-tech designs of cutting-edge logistical hubs. Your home station will be situated at the edge of a small industrial town. Just as your rail company grows, so too will this town grow in reaction to new business opportunities. There's also a historical aspect of growth, which is hugely important in TrainStation 3. Many railroad games include progression from historical to modern trains, but with TrainStation 3 we're taking it to the next level. When players look at the game screen, we want them to instantly know which historical era they're currently in. This means that your trains, buildings, architecture, resources, characters and storylines reflect the current historical era. The historical aspect is also reflected in the fact that there are no progress levels in TrainStation 3. Instead, the player progresses through months, years and decades. Each decade represents an era in the history of trains. Getting to a new era unlocks brand new trains, architecture, locations to visit and so on. The game starts in the 1930s on the east coast of the USA because we feel it's an era with some of the most beautiful and varied locomotives. Steam trains were at their peak, with gorgeous passenger streamliners and massively powerful freight engines. At the same time, diesel and electric trains were already well established and ready to take over. The story and objectives in the 1930s reflect the major historical event of the time, which was the Great Depression. The goal of the player is to rebuild his train business and help develop the local community.